Welcome back to the speedrun tutorial for Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. This time we'll talk about the first mission of our run, Birds of a Feather. Before we start talking about the mission itself, there is some things we have to learn first. First of all, you have to record your changes to your keyboard or your gamepad, depending on what you're playing. And also you have to include the changes to your turbo settings. Turbo settings is basically makes your game 20% faster. It's very important in a run, and it's something you don't want to have turned off, in my opinion, because again, it's a free time save. Just take it, just turn it on. For those who are probably played without turbo mode all this time, let me demonstrate what it means to play with turbo mode. Right now you can see a small comparison that I've made, and hopefully you'll be able to see a clear difference between having turbo mode on and off. Moving forward, we also want to change one thing called frame rate in the PC settings. Here you have to lock your frame rate to 60 FPS, because it makes the game fair for PC and console players, and also because 60 FPS lock enables you to do some specific glitches on some characters, so it's pretty important. Costumes in this game are purely cosmetic, besides the super costume that you can get by buying some DLCs. In the current round we don't use DLCs, so it does not matter which costume do you use, as I said earlier. This tutorial will focus on the Devil Hunter difficulty, which is the main category and the main difficulty for this game. We also support the other categories, but they don't being run that often, so yeah. Follow the prompts. You don't want to turn automatic or tutorial for your speedrun, because it makes the game a lot slower. So I think it's time to get started with the actual speedrun tutorial instead of going through the basics. At the very start of the run, at the mission 1, you have to fight Dante, your first boss. Since this entire mission is a simple boss fight, learning how Dante behaves and how Dante attacks is the most easy way to kill him. Right now, you're watching the variations of attack Dante can give to you. It's very important to do this mission without getting hit, as getting no hit bonus at the very start of the run is very important. It's mandatory for the run to continue. You've probably noticed a pattern already, but because this is a tutorial, I think I have to explain how exactly do you fight Dante. To fight Dante without getting hit, you have to be as much aggressive as possible. Don't give Dante any chance to attack. Use 2 shots from your revolver to prevent some roll shenanigans or jump shenanigans. This is the perfect way you fight this boss. You go in, you buster him, and then you get a clash. Then, whenever Dante flies off, you follow him and do 2 more busters. In rare cases, Dante will die in 4 busters instead of 3. After finishing this mission, there is another important thing that you have to notice. And that thing is the Proud Souls at the top right corner. At the end of mission 1, you have to get at least 250 souls. Otherwise, you'll have to start again, and you have to reset the run, delete the save file, and do all the shenanigans again and again. Therefore, I decided to show you how consistent this cycle is, how easy it is to execute, and most importantly, that the rewards of the cycle are pretty much always the same. The one deviation that you can get is the Proud Souls amount. You get bonus souls by destroying additional benches in this mission. I don't think it's faster, that's why I personally don't do that in my runs. If you think that you need more souls, you can always destroy some benches to get more souls. Otherwise, just stick to the cycle that I've just showed you. Pretty much this is mission 1 for you. Very easy mission, extremely easy to practice, extremely easy to learn. So let's talk about the main things in this mission. To kill this boss without getting hit, you have to be aggressive, but you don't need to overextend, otherwise you might get hit. To avoid these situations, shoot Dante twice with your revolver. You have to get no damage bonus after this mission, And if you think that you need more souls and you lack some, just break some benches. Thank you for watching this episode, and I hope I'll see you next time.